Hello students, welcome to Lucky Gate. This is a question in GATE 2005 asked for 4 marks. It is a common data question for 2 plus 2 4 marks question. Now coming to the question, consider the following expression grammar. The semantic rules for the evaluation are stated next to each grammar production. Means these are called semantic rules and these are called productions. Now the question is, the above grammar and the semantic rules are fed to YARK tool. What is YARK? YARK is called yet another compiler. This YARK tool is a parser generator. Like we have Lex tool for lexical analyzer generator. We have YARK tool for parser generator, and YARK is going to use LALR of one parser generator algorithm for parsing and evaluating arithmetic expressions. Now question is, which one of the following is true about the actions of YARK for the given grammar? Now first we have to understand the behavior of the YARK. Here the given grammar is ambiguous grammar. How I can say the given grammar is ambiguous grammar? Because we have some productions of the form E tends to E plus E. It means it is both left recursive and right recursive. A grammar that contains a production that is both left and right recursive, we call it is ambiguous grammar. First thing, if it is ambiguous grammar, it is possible to generate the conflicts for the YARK parser. If a conflicts arised in the YARK tool, the YARK tool able to resolve the conflicts by following some rules. Here I will write a note point for you. Conflict resolution is done using two rules. The first rule is shift is preferred over reduce. In the case of shift reduce conflict, means shift reduce conflict is resolved by the YARK tool by preferring shift over the reduce. And the second one is, it is going to prefer first reduce over several reduces if it is in the case of reduce conflict. The second rule is first reduce is preferred over other while reduce conflict. So means these are the two rules that is followed by YARK tool. Okay, these are the two rules that is preferred by the YARK tool. What were the two rules? It is preferring shift over the reduce if it is a shift reduce conflict. And the second rule is it is going to prefer first reduction over others while it is having reduce conflict. Now this question can be solved directly based on the fundamentals of YARK tool. Now look, option A, it detects recursion and eliminates recursion. Now YARK is not going to eliminate the recursion, so option A is wrong. Option B, it detects reduce conflict and resolves. So we have to think about it. It detects shift reduce conflict and resolves conflict in favor of shift over a reduce action. So it is a true statement because it is a rule 1 of YARK rules I gave you. Now it is preferring shift over the reduce action. So option C is perfectly right. Option D given, it detects shift reduce conflict and resolves the conflict in favor of reduce. This is incorrect. In shift reduce conflict, shift is preferred over the reduce. So option D is incorrect. And here coming to option B and C, it is given it detects reduce conflict and resolves. But how it is going to resolve, it is not given. So I can say option B is incorrect. So only one option, that is option C, means single answer question it is. So answer for this question is option C. Suppose if option B is given, it detects reduce conflict and resolves with the first reduction. Then in such case you have to think about option B is true or option C is true. So means we have to find what kind of conflict possible in the given grammar. To do that, you have to construct LALR of one parser for the grammar given. Always start construction of a parser using augmented grammar. That is, augmented grammar is E dash tends to dot E. Look at for this augmented production will be dollar. Now because dot E is there, it means it requires to add E productions to the closure set. Now what were the E productions? E tends to dot number E tends to dot E plus E, and E tends to dot E star E. These are the E productions. Now, for all of these, we have to add a lookhead. Now, how lookhead is to be added? What this E follows? What this E follows? Dollar, dollar, dollar. So means lookheads for these three added productions will be dollar. Now, observe friends, here dot E is there in the same closure set. Because dot E is there, based on this E, again we have to add these three productions. For these three productions, what will be the look ahead? The look ahead should be what that E follows, that is plus. So plus is also to be added as a look ahead to all the three productions. And also observe dot capital E is there, means we have to add E productions, means again we have to add these three E productions. For all the three E productions, what will be the look ahead? Star, that is the star also to be added as a look ahead to all the three LR of 1 items. I'm calling it is state 0. Now you have to move dot 1 position to the right to get another closure sets. We have to find a go to by moving dot 1 position to the right. Now E dash tends to E dot, because with E we have three productions which is underlined with blue, green and pink color. Now E dot comma dollar. This augmented production is meant for acceptance, not for reduction. That point you keep in mind. And when dot moves from this point to one position right, it is going to give you E dot plus E comma, look at is dollar plus and star. And for the last production, E tends to E dot star E comma dollar plus and star. These are the lookheads for the two productions. Is this causing any other productions to be added to the same closure set? No. Why? Because we don't have a case of dot non-terminal case. So that what were the productions? These are the three productions possible. With E, observe, do we have any conflict in the state 1? No conflicts. And because no conflicts, then we have to move dot further one position right to verify for the conflicts. Now look, here I am writing some other possibilities. That is, we move dot one position to the right with respect to plus. The productions will be, our LR of 1 items will be E plus dot E. Look at is dollar plus and star. Now because dot E is there, we have to add E productions, that is E dot number. E tends to dot E plus E and E tends to dot E star E. For all the three, the lookouts will be what that E follows. What that E follows? Dollar plus and star. Now this is we call one item. I am calling item number 2. Now observe in the state 2. Do we have any shift reduce conflicts? No shifts are there. Only one shift is there, that is with N, but no reduces. Now check again, moving dot 1 position to the right with respect to star. If we move dot 1 position to the right with respect to star, what are the possibilities? E tends to E star dot E. The lookout is dollar plus and star. Because dot E is there, we have to add E productions, that is E tends to dot number, E tends to dot E plus E, E tends to dot E star E. For all of them, what will be the lookouts? What that E follows? That is dollar plus and star, dollar plus and star, dollar plus and star. These are the closure set of items for state 3. I am calling this is a state 3. Now observe in the state 3, do we have any shift reduce conflicts? We have one shift possible with respect to N, but we don't have any reductions. So because no reductions, no conflict in state 2 and state 3. Then we'll move dot further a position right and check for the possibilities. Now from state 2, I will move dot 1 position to the right with respect to E. Because with respect to E, we have three possibilities. This one and this one. All three possibilities should go into one state. Now that I am writing here clearly, E tends to E plus E dot comma dollar plus and star. And one more is E tends to E dot plus E. Look at is dollar plus and star. And third one is E tends to E dot star E. dollar plus and star. Now this is a fifth item or fourth item, I can say. Now it is a fourth state. And observe friends, in the fourth state, do you have any conflicts? Look, here this is a reduction. Why? Because dot is reaches to the end for this production. Now I am calling this is a reduce action. And look, with the plus we have a shift action, with star we have a shift action. Means these two are causing a shift action. Means it is causing a shift reduce conflict. Now parser is resulting a shift reduce conflict. If a shift reduce conflict occurs, then it is going to prefer shift over the reduce. Now what actually the meaning is? Now see, in the state 4, in the fourth state, on plus, star and dollar, if I look at, on plus we have a shift symbol, means we have shift action, and star we have a shift action, and e tends to e plus e. It is reduced. It is to be reduced in dollar plus and star. Now I can call reduce e tends to e plus e in star plus and dollar. Right. Now if I do this one, now what is the problem with this? It is causing a shift reduce conflict in the parser. Now because shift reduce conflict is there, now Yacc is going to resolve the shift reduce conflict. How it is going to resolve the shift reduce conflicts? It is going to prefer shift over the reduce. Means on state 4, on plus, there is a shift possible, so that it won't prefers to performing reduces, so that this reduce is going to be eliminated. Because on 4 star we also have a shift, then this reduce is not preferred. So means Yacc is going to prefer shift over the reduce by resolving the shift reduce conflict. And observe friends, here you do not have reduce conflict. Because you don't have reduce conflict, now I can say option B is incorrect. Option C is the correct solution for the question. Now it is a statement for common data question. Now the same data to be used for the next question also. Now look at what is the next question. In the next question, what is mentioned? Assume the conflicts in equation 10, means in the grammar, are resolved in LALR of one parser is generated for parsing arithmetic expressions as per the given grammar. So anyhow conflicts are resolved. Consider an expression 3 star 2 plus 1 is the expression. What precedence and associativity properties does the generalized parser realize? Now observe here, what is a grammar? The grammar is e tends to number, or e plus e, or e star e. Now observe one point here. In this grammar, and both plus and star are defined with respect to the same non-terminal. Because both plus and star defined with respect to the same non-terminal, here we can say plus and star is having equal precedence. Okay, plus and star is having equal precedence. Here you check for this case, when 3 star 2, means when 3 shifted onto the stack, then star shifted onto the stack, 2 shifted onto the stack. After 3 shifted onto the stack, now 3 is going to be replaced with e, because we have a production e tends to number. Then star going to be shifted. Then 2, when 2, again 2 going to be reduced with e, means e shifted onto the stack. Now what is there in the stack? E star e. What is there on the input? Plus, means here e star e is a reduction for the third production, plus is a shift action. Now here it is a conflict to the Yacc parser, either to prefer shift or reduce. So what is the behavior of Yacc parser? It is always going to prefer shift over the reduce. Because it is going to prefer shift over the reduce, means first this plus is going to be shifted onto the stack. Now what will be the stack contents? E star e plus. Then 1 will be shifted onto the stack and going to be reduced with e, based on the production e tends to n. Next in the statement, when it's checked for the symbols, there are no more shifts are required because the complete input is shifted. Now what is there on the top of this stack? E plus e is a handle which is of the second production. Now this production is to be reduced first. this production is to be reduced first, it means now which is preferring first? Is it star is preferring first or plus is preferring first? Plus is preferring first. Because plus is preferring first means it is evaluating these two operators star and plus according to the right associativity. Why? Because rightmost operator is evaluating first. Very first we concluded that plus and star are having equal precedence, and because YAC is resolving the shift reduce conflict, always preferring shift over the reduce. So because it is not performing reduce of E star E first, it is preferring reduce of E plus E first. It means right to left evaluation is done, then we call it is a right associativity. Now according to right associativity, now 3 star 2 plus 1, what we understood, 2 plus 1 is going to be evaluated first, which is going to result 3. Now finally this 3 star 3 is going to be evaluated and it is going to give you 9 as the answer. So what we conclude from the YAC tool and YAC behavior, because both plus and star is defined with same non-terminal, we call equal precedence, and because it is preferring shift over the reduce, so that it is having right associativity. Now coming to option A, equal precedence and left associativity. Because left associativity given, option A is incorrect. Option B, equal precedence and right associativity, it is correct. And expression is evaluated to 9, it is correct. So answer for this question is option B. And coming to option C, precedence of star is higher than that of plus. Because it is given higher, it is incorrect. Same reason applicable for option D also. Plus is having higher precedence than star. Because it is given higher, then it is incorrect. So answer for the question is option B. Thank you friends. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe Lucky Gate channel. And don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you will get immediate notification as soon as I upload a video to my channel. Thank you.